everybody. So I'm sitting in the tractor right now. One thing that I just want to say before we get going on this video is that, yes, it's a long one, but it's from the time we start getting their property ready, which I think is very late October, early November, till now and stuff. So down in the description box down below, depending on if you want to see a specific area, whether it's getting the arena ready, which is where I'm sitting in our tractor, and that, or the barn and stuff, they will be timestamps down below. But I do hope you guys enjoyed the video. So just before we got all of the heavy snowfall, as you can see, there's places where water was just building up. So we ended up buying, I think it was grade A1 gravel, so that we could spread it out, fill up where water really ends up building up, from whether it was all the contractors that were coming. Some spots just so heavily packed the ground was that the water was just building up and stuff. So we wanted to bring some of that water down and get this all spread out for the snow to give it a base. This is also what they call clean gravel, as it doesn't have any sand in it, which helps it kind of combine it together. And the reason why we don't have that is because of all the sand underneath the water. As it starts coming up and that, it'll kind of bind the gravel together, not because there's so much sand. So it was an interesting time at seeing it, how it was all put together, spread out over all the different spots needed. I'm not sure if it's because it was very cold when we did this, but it seems very hard to spread, even with this hard rake. But it was an interesting experience, especially trying to get it all spread out nice and evenly. So because of how muddy it gets, I was starting with I think it's E1 gravel. Talk to me. So these are all the cut off pieces of drywall from our basement. From here on, I will be collecting them and putting them in the wagon here to carry them to the back of the arena where the horse stalls are to the side of it.
With two larger items here now. My poor table, eh? My poor table. Got the water droplets coming down. Hopefully, I've caught it quick enough. I'm hoping it'll go long ones. Let's go ahead. Okay. And then.
I'm not saying that I know that they're coming for Christmas, but we should make sure we don't trade those two leaflets. Once that goes on into the kitchen table.
Well, I gotta take this downstairs too. Now this is a delicate,
Yeah, it's the table.
what?
That's the table for downstairs.
Yeah. I'm gonna take this off so I can see what we're dealing with. It might be able to, how did we pick it up before? I don't think, we didn't trust the glass, so we, okay, this one here. Oh, great. I'm gonna look it up and pull the. Okay, now I put this back on. And the door's gonna stay closed. Now,
This is right here beside the mirror.
we get those things out.
That's not the name, this is up there.
Okay. What better to take first?
exact shape of it. Two different pieces.
This piece will stand up against that. There. Okay, let's take this and go back there to that end.
So here my dad was just raking getting all the extra sand off the tarp that had been collecting over the months, and then we put it over the stuff we hadn't moved. So slowly, as we've been doing renovations, we have been putting stuff in the arena. Now that we are prepping it so that it can work the horses in the winter and stuff. We won't be getting a construction bin, more likely to the spring, because there's still some more stuff inside to do. We're using these saws that are off the side of the arena to fill it. Right now, I'm just bringing in all of the drywall.
to the corner over here? Yes! Oh boy, you are feisty these days. Okay, and I'm also close to the thing. So now I want to put it so the bottom is up high. Scoop the bottom. It does, but it'll be loose. I was getting stuff that was stuck to it. So go to that corner and pull it out a little bit from the wall. Same thing here. That's it. It's like this. I've taken what I could by shaking, but the rest I gotta scrape off with the broom.
Yeah. I'll be right back. I'm just gonna use the washroom.
I keep checking to see if the home hardware truck comes every once in a while. I feel like I'm stuck over in here.
Depot has arrived. I got some hardware. More insulation, subflooring. That's mainly it. So here's our manure pile. My dad's just bringing the tractor so we could push more into the center. Because we were hoping to cut that stuff up, so we weren't. I was going around the
then this thing goes that way. It's not a way of having to move the tractor. All right.
this is the last load. I think it's somewhere roughly between this point and this point. So this whole section, all the way across. Straight line, we are going to take some rubber ties, which my dad's getting loose. And then these railings right here, which used to be at old house, go across. Like either just on this side of the railroad tie or on top of the railroad tie. Right. So I can do some lunging, just let the horses turn around with how icy it is. So it's definitely coming along very nicely and stuff, because I do know that there's not a huge amount of restriction on helping with things like this. I want to start getting my horses onto an actual schedule of doing some lunging and some long reining with major snowball and that, and just let them experience some of their energy. So it's going along very nicely.
See how straight my eyes were. This is all tangled now. How did I get all tangled?
Maybe because of the way you bunched it all up when we left the barn.
So you're saying it's my fault?
No, I'm just saying that's what happened. That's how it happened. I said how it happened.
It's got all these knots in it that catch and stuff.
Yeah.
Well, I definitely got a long enough rope.
Let's put it straight. So is the other rail actually attached to that long piece of T-bar cord that you put up? And the code knows.
Okay, that's the line. Oh.
Nice, okay.
Um, just put a little pressure down on that. Okay, so I got that. All right, bring my bring my screws and my drill.
That's all right, the other end.
I gotta get my ends right now. And then so see that?
Yeah.
You would never be able to be comfortable that it's right without a string. And then, then as we build the rest of it, we will line it up.
Yeah.
Because once we got our ends secured, everything else just has to go in the middle. your 2x4, what do you got there for me to choose from?
Oh, do you 2x4s, is that what you do?
Well, see the gap?
Yeah.
I need to, I need to fool it. Okay. All of that.
Fourth one?
Yep. Okay. Oh, great, what you do there? That's a little crooked. Hold it square on the thing.
Yeah, it's fair.
And you got some screws. I'll just get them started. Move it up in a moment.
Just the two or do you want three?
Just do. Huh? Yeah, I really need a bit one size smaller. One size too big. Hey? And then on this, hey? I'll put more screws in later, that's enough to,
Right.
it's not falling anywhere. So now we gotta do the same with this end, well. Okay. off good. And we're gonna have a 4-foot door opening.
Yeah. I think that's for sure will be plenty big.
Okay. Now I'll need the sledgehammer. We'll just put it right about there for now. Okay, we'll lift this one up. Gotta come my way. No, it's gotta go, you gotta be through the middle of the string.
I know, but if I try to do that, it won't be the level on your end.
No, don't worry about my end. A little bit your way. Okay, whoop,
Or is that too much?
too much. Just subtle. It's gonna be pretty good. Okay, first things first. First things first, I need to you come here and hold those like that. Where's our screws? The other?
No, right there.
Another battery.
Oh.
Do you know where Mom put the batteries for this? Oh, they're in my bottom right. They're in my bottom right vanity in my bathroom. I stuck them there to hide them when we had someone
You
come.
want me to plug that one in?
Yeah. You can bring two if there's two.
The brings too, and then I plugged in the other one to charge.
Good. And if you can bring me the piece of wood under the top one. I'll take, oh, take this one.
Now eventually, will these be going on kind of like here to hold them together?
That's why I need that piece.
Ah. Frost is very expensive.
No,
Is that it? On this side?
on top.
Oh, okay. So we'll go with that too.
So what I'll do is,
Probably still a question, but just to, sorry, this just helps bind them together? This just helps bind them together?
yep, keeps it straight too.
Oh, okay.
What I'm going to do is, it's easier for me to do this over here. Can we hear?
I thought the fishes would be here right now.
Oh,
Tomorrow.
they don't get going there.
Oh,
And if they get a call from the farmer,
okay. Go there first.
yeah,
Oh, okay.
we'll always keep the farmer going.
Makes a lot of sense.
Okay, so. So what we'll do is this one's natural. Well, this one's sitting out, that's the one you have to pull, so we'll put this end in first.
Oh, okay.
I got the white stool sitting on top of the saw table.
Yeah.
I'm too short.
It's so weird knowing how cold it is, yet the frost is already melting off the roof.
Oh, that's better. Okay, don't worry about that. Just hold this still, okay? Just hold this 2x4 still while I try to. Let's see.
I don't know that how frost is changing.
Yeah.
What's he doing right now, doubles, do you know?
He's in playoffs for doubles, huh?
Okay.
They ran them out of bowls. So now he goes to the quarterfinals. Now, this time, I want it to be like, now we light it up. But see how I squared this all the way along?
Yeah.
So I know its trajectory. So now I can put it in this one. Okay. To stop it from wiggling though. You don't have to hold it up here where I might cut you, just hold to give it its swinging or swing. Okay, so that is joining them up now that way.
Anything I feel there's a little bit more support too by driving them up.
So I got.
So again, I'm not expecting them to lean on it.
Well, the trouble is well, you're not leaving them in here long enough to scratch and stuff. They're in here to play.
Yeah.
And if they have so much time on their hands that they're over here wanting to, you want to be in here and keep them moving.
Yeah.
You want to keep them moving.
Yeah.
All right,
Even
so
if I don't have all four of them, they still up and do them one at a time and start getting them on a schedule.
okay, let's lift this one up. Oh, wait a minute. Boy, that just made it, eh?
Are you better to move that over to give it a bit more area to grip? So you said that is
Okay, balance the piece.
that looks a little bit better. So I don't mind if like this one hangs over a little bit.
How's this doing? Like that, eh? Is it on your sleeve?
Yeah.
No, I don't want your sleeve touching the,
Oh, sorry.
line it up. Well, we're gonna get it much straighter and on each one, okay. I think we'll attach that one just where it is.
All right, 3 screws here.
Oh, it fell that way. Screws.
And do one side and then line up the other side.
Yep. 'Cause you're learning, this is the natural one. Very good, didn't I? I got it on the wrong side. to strip it because once we're able to clear all that out,
We're taking it back out.
I want to be able to take my screws out.
And then until you could build an actual wall, would you rebuild all this at the other end?
Yeah, one day at a time, I guess.
And it's not the actual screw itself, whenever you say strip, it's where the bit goes in, that's stripped,
Yeah.
right? Okay. It's a foggy morning.
Enough for solo?
I think that's high enough for solo. And like you said, we'll bring Major over with him, so he's not gonna be on to walk this. Oh, that's that on there, pretty nice actually.
I need to hit this corner out.
Oh, probably need to bring the back on, that's 3 screws left here.
Just balance that.
Got it?
Well, it's a little curved down there, but the string at one point or another is always at least inside the edge of the wood. That's how
Yeah.
straight it is. Oh, this thing isn't. Okay.
much lined up, not too far off.
Okay, we'll hold this one from spinning. Lined up. Crap.
So basically these two handles,
They lock it onto the,
lift it up, it unlocks. This one here goes over center, so it's gonna hold on. You got two of them. Now this comes all right off. Now right here you have two pins. You remove these two pins.
Okay.
On this side too.
Do I need to raise the 3-point hitch?
No, for now, we're just gonna put it on. Well, it's always for ease, it depends on which.
Oh, I see, yeah, we're gonna be lifting up.
So basically I'm gonna be like this.
Sliding it through the pins.
Yeah, exactly. And here you go, if you wanna grab one pin right here. Oh, this one on my right hand.
Oh.
There you go. And then you just go through the hole.
From the inside out?
Yeah. One or the other, it doesn't really matter. I don't know where that, all right. Perfect. And then you can lock it in. There you go. Now this one here is loose, so you're gonna need that 3-point hitch there. That was on the box blade.
Okay.
This one's gonna go on top here, so from here to here.
So it doesn't, is it same both ends?
Yeah, so this little screw in here, normally I always like it nearest to like the equipment compared to
Just as
tighter.
I have it.
Yeah.
So put it on the tractor first? Oh, and that's why I need that down again.
Yeah. And then this one you just gotta turn a little bit to, yeah, there you go.
Get it in that much.
And same here. These are a little bit different. Basically what you do is you squeeze on both sides. See how they're locked in here? You squeeze and then you open.
Oh, okay.
If you don't do that, they'll never open.
Okay.
They're locked. So
Squeeze,
turn,
and turn.
and then this one goes onto here.
Well, that's
This?
pretty slick.
There you go. Now your angle here, we're gonna adjust it afterwards, but this is basically, you unscrew this nut and then you play with the angle. See how this, now you're gonna pull the top compared. So what you want, I'll show you after, you want the snowblower to be perpendicular, the back plate of the snowblower here, you want it perpendicular to the soil.
Right.
So you achieve this by doing this.
Especially when I got all that gravel out there, I don't want it to be
Exactly.
Digging into the gravel.
If anything, I want it to be.
Yeah.
Does it have skis on the side here?
Yeah.
A little bit.
So right now, see, you're like right down.
Yeah.
You're close. So what I would suggest is pack up your snow first, and then after that you can blow some snow.
Yeah.
If you want, you can adjust these. Basically, there are two screws. I'll show you on that side, it's easier. You see those two little screws right here, the bolts?
Yeah.
Loosen them off, and then you just lower the shoe wherever you need it, right here. You go, you got one hole here, 2, 3, you can go 3 down, you can
Because
go 2.
I think what I'd like is I'd like right now it's as low as it can go.
Yeah, I'm not, yeah, I think, yeah.
Like I could raise the bolt.
You can go half or you can go full up. There's 3 positions the way I see it right now.
And if I went full up, especially with that fresh gravel.
Full up, you're gonna be probably.
Oh, turn it 90 degrees.
Yeah, and then this one too, you turn it 90.
Oh,
So you lift it up a little bit, you shake it so it comes off, turn it 90 degrees, and then push back in. There you go. And then you put that one back, 90 degrees, and then you lock it. This is gonna enable it to go up on this side, up on this side.
and that's for the snow blower.
Yeah.
And with the
Box blade.
probably stiffen it.
Yeah, you want it stiff.
Yeah.
You want it to, when it's down, it's down. You don't want to hit a bump and then this raises up, lets the bump go through, and then you're like, ah, no.
haven't achieved anything.
Yeah.
So with everything that I've bought, harder. Basically, I'd like it to have the John Deere have different colors of these. So at least
You
don't
know
smash
which
them.
goes with what?
Basically, what I do is I just follow the hoses. So these two are going to the chute tilt, and these two are going to the chute rotation. So I just follow the two of them. So these two are going up. These two are going this way. So it's these two. This is one circuit. This is the other circuit.
Okay.
How it works now is just these are two. These are two.
Oh, okay. Left and right.
Yeah. So this one here push down, and then you push in.
Okay, and then they just click,
Yeah,
which
so
is
you
nice
push
too.
out
And push it.
and then push.
Want me to put the last two in?
Yeah, if you want to try.
hand out.
Yeah. I left the hardest ones for you.
Oh, jumpins. I'm gonna
So-
try it from the other side.
You
pull-
you pull like this.
Pull up the button.
Yeah. So what you do is you line it up like this. See right now it's turning.
Yeah.
Slide it in. See now it doesn't go further.
Pull back
Pull
and
back,
push.
and then you push. I can push with my 2 arms.
Yeah.
See now you heard it click?
Yeah, and then when
If
you
it's
pull-
not plugged in, it's gonna be like this. You can still keep pushing, and then if you pull back, that's perfect like that.
And then the same thing with the
Same
hook.
thing with this.
You're just gonna
You either
hook
put
it
it here, or what I do normally, I just hook it onto here.
on there. Well, that's what I'll do.
Yeah. There you go. Now the first time it's gonna turn, it's gonna go like this, then it's gonna lock up, then it's gonna be fine. Now, there, should be all right. You wanna just lift it up back for me a little bit?
Lift-
Yeah, just lift it up a little bit, so at least I see if it's leveled on side to side.
to regards of prepping for winter. Cold, and yes, we've been getting snow here and there if you've been following on my channel for a while stuff, but we are now making sure that our generator works, especially with Wednesday of the week that I was filming this. I'm supposed to get like 5 to 10 centimeters of snow, so just in case if we lose power, we want to make sure our generator is working. So my dad's just cleaning it all off, and I'll see if it gets going. Promising. I know in the past it's taking us a few times to get it going. So I can't tell you any specs about this, what size it is. I am going to be taking pictures up close, which might give you the name of it. But I think we've had it about 3 or 4 years now, and it does a lot during ice storms that we've lost power for a few days. And shine. So it turns out that we weren't able to get to the generator started, and the reason why we couldn't is because it had a dead battery. So we ended up ordering this new battery, and that, so hopefully before we get any more snow, after this film has been posted, we get it up and going. Have you found which sizes you want yet, or not quite?
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Well, looks like there's only 2.
But looks like you could have a third one if you needed to.
I don't know how loose I have to make them.
It's quite loose because it's not even big one. I definitely make it looser. It's not tight against it anymore on the outside.
Oh, I see. I gotta take it right off.
And sorry, that's the bolt piece you're taking off?
Come on. this side on a lot tighter.
I guess you want it on tight so it doesn't move when you're using it, right?
Yeah. Just the one was on tight.
Oh, okay.
Here, Mel, can you see the, I want to put it in the top hole there.
That was the right one, right?
I hope so.
Yeah, it's at the very top.
All the grease on this side for the chain.
And that's the chain that moves the thing in the center, right?
Yeah.
That's an awesome job, Amber. So when we first got the tractor, came up with this auger or postal digger on it. Took it off for the winter. But it's called the snow pusher on. Snubbler on, so a little bit before this clip and stuff. I also showed us lowering what I already called the skis. That this is all the fresh gravel that we've put down. Anyway, and stuff we want to pack it down and not lift a bunch of it up this year. Again, tractor's all ready for the winter. So as right now, we are in the section that's just off to the side of the riding arena, just 4 stalls in it. And this is one of them, of course. And until we get more livestock, if we do, and are in need of use of these stalls, during the winter,
we will be keeping all my jump supplies in here. That all the standards went nicely, the pools went nicely, stuff. And in the summer, when I am using these a lot more, especially in the outdoor arena, we're going to be putting some of our Christmas decorations up. We have one that is a buck and that, so we don't have to keep it taking them apart every spring or very late winter, depending on when we take our decorations down and stuff. We will be storing it in here. Alright, so I do want to say thank you to anyone who has made it this far. It is very greatly appreciated. And if you'd like to see more of these or any other type of videos that I've done before, and subscribe to it before, that would be awesome because it really does help me. And I will catch you all in the next one.